Monday, it's early afternoon. Very shortly, I need to leave for my Careers Wales appointment. I've no idea where that's going to lead. There's something I need to do first, though. It's my serrated knife gone. One of my favourite ones as well. Do you ever just lose your favourite knife? Oh, no, it's there. It's there. It's been put back in the wrong place. Occasionally, Isabel unloads the dishwasher for me and then things disappear. Right, got it. The Triffid courgette plants are still flipping growing. Look, they've completely blocked the path now. Well, it wasn't a path before, it was just the floor. It's, wow. Ooh. Oh, 2 things to do. Look. Well, I can't see the monitor. I don't know if you can actually see, but there are 2 good-sized courgettes there. Yay! These have been a very long time coming, I can tell you. Right, I don't like to use knives with courgette plants because I have a tendency to cut through the stem. I'm going to be very, very careful. And just, because I can't see me twisting it out from this angle. I'd make a little start like that. Oh, yep, it's coming, it's coming. Yes! Oh, look at that beast. Oh, untouched by slug. And now, for number 2, can we twist this one? Yes. Well, I broke it a bit, but only a little bit. How absolutely marvellous. I'm so pleased. Oh, it's a good size, isn't it? I didn't vlog yesterday because I was catching up on my editing, and it always feels really weird to have a day off filming because I feel like I haven't seen you for ages, but hello and welcome back. The puzzle update is I've started a new one, but I've decided to do my 500 pieces because, you see, that way I can get them done more quickly and then give them both to my mum to do because she likes the 500 pieces. I've also had a bit of a brainwave about what to do with this and the donuts. I was going to try and thread them onto a bobble and do my bun, you know, do a ponytail with the bobble and then try and wrap this around the bun, but I thought, what am I thinking of? Why don't I just wrap it and, you know, secure it with a bit of thread or something around the donuts themselves so that the whole donuts look like hair anyway, and then when my little scant threads of hair go over the top of it with gaps, hopefully it'll blend in. We'll see. Anyway, I'm going to try that soon. Don't know when. I need to just find, you know, a bit of time to do that. I've got a very boring job to do later on when I get back. The Education Maintenance Allowance application form. Now, Isabel should have done this ages ago. Well, I should have, but Izzy made it a bit difficult for me to do. So, to be fair, throughout the entire summer holiday, I was asking her, have you got the Emma form yet? Have you got the Emma form yet? And she kept telling me that she'd done it, she'd filled it in, she'd sent it off electronically, and it was all sorted. And so, what I possibly should have done was just ring the finance department and ask them directly, but she was so emphatic that I just thought, whatever. Anyway, no, she hadn't filled it in. I don't know what she filled in. Anyway, what is EMA? What is Education Maintenance Allowance? Well, Education Maintenance Allowance, and I'm telling this for the benefit of people who have children in Wales and might not know, because I didn't know until, you know, a few years ago. Education Maintenance Allowance is a weekly payment of £30 to help 16, 17 and 18-year-olds with the costs of further education. Payments made every 2 weeks as long as you continue to meet your school or college's attendance requirements. So if people bunk off, they don't get it. Getting EMA won't affect any benefits you or your family already receive. Who can get it? Is it for everybody? You could get EMA if all the following statements apply to you. You usually live in Wales, you're age 16, 17 or 18. You have to be studying full-time, either at high school or a minimum of 12 hours at college. Has to be approved by the Department for Education and Skills on an eligible course. If you're able to meet the nationality and residency requirements, if you live in a household with an income of either 20,817 or less, yeah, I think that's probably most people, or £23,077 annual income or less, and there's more than one young person who qualifies for child benefit in the household. So there we are. That's going to be fun because I presumably am going to have to prove all the income sources, but I'm really up to date with my books at the moment, so that should be fine. Right, hopefully you didn't all click off that bit, because I know it wasn't relevant for everybody, but it's it's the kind of thing that's good to know if you've got kids in the pipeline that are going to be reaching that age at some point, because, you know, it's a bit of relief and a bit of security ahead to know that. I like it, knowing about that stuff in advance. And I'm rather hoping they'll backdate it to the start of term. I've got to go in about 20 minutes, so I have got a laundry load to hang out that I've done this morning. And I might just make a little teeny tiny start on that form. But you see, afterwards, after my Careers Wales, I'm going almost directly to meet IB, because it just so happens he's working in the area today and he could squeeze in a very quick walk around the park with me, as long as we sort of align time-wise enough, and I think we will. I've been washing out. I don't think I've got time to do this form now. I think I'm being silly. I have to go out in 10 minutes, and do you know what? I also want to just pop to a charity shop just before I go in, take the half a bag full that I've got, because I haven't cleaned those other shoes yet, they still need a good going over. But I want to ask them while I'm in there if they'll accept all the used carrier bags so they can reuse them with their customers, because I've got a ridiculous hoard and I would very much like to downsize that. Shall I do this now? Look, I've got it out, I've put it on the table, and I've got a black pen. That's a good start. I'm gonna get ready to go out. I'll see you later. I'm back, it's 10 to 3. That was quite long. I would say that was over an hour, that meeting. I am so hungry right now. I haven't really got any specific leads. I think I feel quite inspired to go on websites of certain places to look what jobs they have going in the way of something that's maybe part-time and temporary. I mean, she was very, very nice and went through everything, but obviously I'm quite restricted with what I want, because ideally I want something with flexible hours that I can do as little or as much as I want to fit in around my main work, which will be gigging. So yeah, it's all a bit awkward because I obviously don't have a lot in at the moment, but I don't want to take on something that's gonna stop me being able to work as a musician, because that's what I've always wanted to do and what I always want to do. But anyway, no, it was very interesting. I've taken a lot of notes of different organisations that I can look at for maybe help with bits and bobs of things here and there. It's a bit unspecific, but I don't want to go into details really, because I just think it won't be that interesting. I need to eat something. I'm even tempted to have cereal. I never eat cereal, but I think my blood sugar is at that critical kind of low point where I want something sugary. And Isabel's red berry Special K is even looking appealing to me right now. Needless to say, my 3 o'clock meeting in the park with my boyfriend is not going ahead yet. It's now been extended till 4:30 because he's been dealing with stuff at work and it's taken longer than planned as usual. Oh, what am I going to eat then? There are courgettes. No, do you know what? I'm just going to eat a bowl of cereal. I never do that. It's completely out of character. Oh, I'm having to have the normal one because it's opened and the other ones aren't. And that's what I always tell her she's got to do. Stock rotates. I'm going to have to do it too. Shall I just finish it off? I don't know how much you're supposed to have really. I never eat cereal ever. Ew, that's not even very nice. I've scoffed that. Not the nicest of lunches. I so need to go shopping. Right. While I was eating, I'd had about one mouthful and the phone rang. It was Isabel in a tremendous state of, I don't know, flusterness, whatever that word is. So she got a B for maths and she decided that she was going to do higher this year, in 1 year, September to, you know, whenever the exams are. So the college said great and put her down for it. But she got put into foundation again, which is a lower level than the one she did last year. So she asked could she get put up to higher, and now they've put her up to intermediate, and she will have lost so many lessons by the time she eventually gets started that now she is having a bit of a crisis of confidence and saying, oh, I don't want to do maths. And so anyway, I've been ringing the college and I'm waiting for a call back about that from the relevant person. Oh my goodness, what do you do when your kids are saying they don't want to do something when really you know as a mother it's because at this moment maybe they've got low blood sugar, they're tired, they're a bit thirsty, they've got themselves in a state, but if they were in a more rational thinking condition they wouldn't make that decision. So I have decided, for better or for worse, that I'm just gonna get her put on that higher course, and then if she wants to change her mind about it, she is at liberty to contact them directly herself and cancel it. Hopefully that was the right decision, because you never quite know with kids, do you? Anyway. And then I had a call from IB, who is now not working in my area tonight and can't come here today because he's been changing his plans a lot today, but as work has been, you know, throwing things at him. He's been having to constantly reorganise his plans. So now he's coming tomorrow. I am going to make a coffee and I'm going to sit down and I'm going to do that Emma form before I do anything else. And I think probably after that I need to go shopping. But I'm so behind with my flute practice and I haven't done any music organising yet for Halloween either, so I'm thinking, Looking at this, it looks like Isabel's got to fill this in herself. It's like, tick the box, I'm the student completing this form myself, or I'm an authorised third party who is both completing this form on behalf of the student because they are unable to, and blah de blah. And that one again, because they're unable to, only doing it because they're unable to. I don't understand what this one means. I'm an authorised third party who is only authorised to hold funds on behalf of the student. Well, I'm not going to be holding her funds. I'd better have a good look through it and see if she can fill it in. I'm looking to see if it's stuff about proof of family income, because I'm sure she won't be able to do that. She won't know or how to do it, will she? Financial details. I'm confused. I'm having a very changeable sort of day. I've communicated with Izzy that she's going to have to fill this form in herself, but if she waits and does it here, I can be on hand to help with anything she doesn't understand, because this is all new to a 16-year-old, this kind of financial form business. It's not anything she's experienced before, so I'm going to anticipate that there's going to be flusters with the, I don't know what this means, because to be honest, I feel like that with forms now, and I've had many decades of experience with them, and I still don't like them. Do you like filling out lengthy forms? Now, I've got a booking potentially come in for next March, but it's a potential, pending, you know, the final details being signed off, so fingers crossed for that. And also, looks like the Halloween gig is being pared down significantly, as in we won't be playing for as long, but there'll be like open mic running alongside it. So it looks like I don't have to do Thriller. But the thing is, I think it would be so funny that a folk band is doing Thriller that it would be worth it just for the concept alone, because it'd be just so ridiculous. Shall I go and have a go anyway? I'm going to go and have a go anyway. I've gone to the trouble to print the lyrics out. Oh, somebody asked for the lyrics. Somebody in the comments said, could I copy and paste the lyrics into the description of the video? I'm not sure if I should do that, because you see it might confuse the algorithm a bit, and this video, well, might get recommended to Michael Jackson fans or something. I don't know. I think it might confuse things a bit. But it's very easy to find them. Just Google lyrics to Thriller, Michael Jackson, and it will come up. That's all I did to get them. Like, it was literally boom, there it was. Easy. So, no problem. Oops, wrong one. Yeah, there's actually something that you sign in the YouTube terms of service as an uploader. You mustn't put misleading or irrelevant stuff in your metadata, like your tags, title, description. It's got to be relevant to your video. So, yeah. But anyway, very easy to find. Yes, that was Lily Munster you just saw flashing up on the screen. I have been transcribing the Munsters theme tune and working out the chords for our Halloween gig. Believe it or not, work the chords out on that. If you saw how small that was, you might be laughing. That's a kiddie's quarter-size guitar with ancient strings that were all dead. But anyway, I managed to work the chords, the Munsters out on it, so it had its uses today. It's dark now. 7:30, I think. This is what I've been doing since I last spoke to you. I went to the cellar, I practiced my flute. Didn't do that much, about half an hour, and I was just thinking, I've got to do the Halloween stuff, got to do the Halloween stuff, got to do the Halloween stuff. So I got my lyrics to Thriller and then went down and was trying to sing along with a YouTube video and realised I had totally the wrong version. And there are actually quite a few versions of Thriller, because there's that like really long video version with lots of acting in and pauses where the music stops and starts. And so totally that was not the right one, and it didn't match up to the lyrics I had. But I found the radio edit version of it, so that fitted the lyrics perfectly. So it's obviously where they came from, and I think it would be best for our band. And I was starting to get my imagination firing about sections that we can like use the chords for Thriller but do some Irish reels over the top, sort of in between bits, you know, where like in the video the monsters would be dancing, you know, that kind of thing, because we are a folk band, so we've obviously got to blend it in, you know. That's kind of where I'm going with that one. So yeah, it's definitely in my pitch range, but it's in a funny key for folk musicians. I might have to change the key. It is right at the top of my range though, so it'll have to go down, not up. That's what I'm thinking. I think you need to fit the key to the singer if there's a singer, because if they're not comfortable with that pitch, it's going to affect their delivery, and I think that's the bit that people generally are going to latch onto when they're watching the performance. So, and I'm not just saying that because I'm singing it, because normally I'm not singing it and I still normally think that. Then my speaker battery went and it needed to be plugged in, so I gave up on that and then came up and was just sitting here, and I was, yeah, doing the Munsters. Didn't take me very long actually. I forgot how easy it was to do that sort of thing. I just had it on a YouTube video and I was pausing it, just writing a bit down, playing a bit more, pausing it, writing it down, you know, bar by bar. Yeah, but late as it is, I need to go shopping now. I couldn't film earlier. The battery just went on this. I just forgot to charge it for days because I kind of thought, I haven't been using it much, I don't need to charge a battery. But I did. It was completely as dead as a doornail, and I was like chatting away at the camera and it just went and shut down. I was like, oh, that's never happened before. Anyway, I really need to go shopping, and I'm going to go to Tesco because IB's coming tomorrow and I want to try making him a pizza with that ready to roll pizza dough, just because I've got the idea in my head to try it and I've never done it before, and I thought it'd be fun to do in the vlog because then you might want to give it a go as well, so we could try together. And I basically have no food that's perishable left to eat. That's why I've been eating rubbish all day. Today I have eaten 5 corn cakes with butter and Marmite, a bowl of cereal, about 8 little squares of white chocolate and a packet of crisps, and I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the lack of energy and all sluggish and horrible. I need fresh veg, so I'm gonna go and buy some now. I'm in Tesco and I'm in my favourite section. Oh yeah, 31p for a salad. That can go with my dinner tonight. I've made the stupid mistake of coming hungry. Right, mushrooms, 21p for all those. Oh yes. Yes, yes, yes. I'm seriously contemplating a ready meal though, because I am literally shaking with hunger. 35p for a cucumber. That's a splendid deal. I'm going for that. I want to get back into my salads, I do. Yes, we need bananas. This girl needs to turn her diet back around. It's gone terrible. When I start getting into my music projects, that's it. I lose all track of time and don't come up for air. 35p, are you kidding me? What's going on? That's amazing. I'm kind of suspicious that some farmers are losing out here. Seems too good to be true, do you know what I mean? 82p for 3 peppers. They are, as you know, a complete and utter staple for me. Reduced to £1.54, some sardine fillets. That's something I've never, ever, ever cooked. I'm going to try it though, since it's just me and there's nobody in the house to object. Oh no, speaking of fish, 4 salmon fillets, £2.75, reduced from £4.50. Yep, it'll go in the freezer probably, but I'm having it. Ready rolled pizza dough is £1.30. So I need mozzarella and stuff to go with that. Found some more reduced to clear stuff. 38p for petit filou. Go on then, why not? Since it's 38p, be rude not to. Salads, tuna and potato, 69p. I don't really fancy it, to be honest. Corn picnic eggs, 38p from £1.50. Okay. So obviously the right time of night to come. I'm going to grab a couple of mozzarellas, one for the pizza for tomorrow night. They were 43p each. I'm going to go for some Dragon vintage Welsh cheddar, £2.59. I'm going to have that with a salad for my dinner. My new favourite yoghurt, £1.25. That's the club card price anyway. I have a club card. Have I got one lens steamed up? Yes, I have. I'm going to see if they got any Barista Al Pro coconut while I'm in here. I don't buy it often because it's so expensive, but it's so lush. Please have it, please have it. They got the normal coconut, but that just doesn't do it. It's thin. No, I don't think they have. So we'll just stick to what we got in the house then. I think I might have to go home now because I am starving. I'm going to expire. Oh, do you know what though? I've just spotted these Quorn ready meals, £1.75 with the club card. Chili bean bowl. What's that? Spiced chickpea and lentil bowl. Biryani, but oh, see, I could have that. Oh, creamy mushroom pasta. Oh, I'm so tempted to try one, but they look like they'll keep for ages. When one is starving, one just wants carbohydrate, that's the thing, but I'm sure the biryani would be quite nice. Right, I'm going to get a biryani one. Don't know what you do with it, but I'm that hungry, I'm just buying it. Do you know what though? I've just spied Barista almond. It's £1.80. I don't normally like the almond milk, but only because it's not the taste, it's the fact that it's too thin. But this is going to be gloopy and thick. So I'm going to try it. Okay, so these didn't exactly all make it home. I was eating them whilst pulling my trolley. I've made myself a salad and I am microwaving the macaroni cheese, so I'm going to dollop that on the plate with the salad. Can't wait, frankly. I think I need to recover from the low blood sugar attack. I feel traumatized. But if you've enjoyed today's video, could you please help me out by giving the video a like? It really, really helps the channel to grow. I so appreciate that. And if you're new here and would like to follow my story, do hit the subscribe button and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!